Hello everyone, welcome back to this stream. It is like Livewire chat app hashtag 2. So yeah, so if you don't know about the chat app, let me introduce it. It's a Livewire chat app, uh, a side for maybe we can say a learning project, you can say, which I'm working for a long. Okay, so see, we started this project on 31st August, and then after I have worked on this little bit, and after some time I actually stopped working on it. And now again I started working on it. Okay, we have 9 folks. Cool. And these 2 folks are already updated. One of them is updated last month week, but no one has done a PR from it. So we will check why and what is the difference. One commit behind. It is behind, right? It's not ahead. It should be ahead. Any branches? No, but it's updated. Hmm, crazy. We have understood what this is trying to say, but yeah. Okay. So next, okay, we Kasodia, so this much is all. Right. And other than that, if you remember the particular stream which was like vibe coding with the GitHub Copilot, right? So on that particular, they removed the comment. They removed the comment. Literally, they removed the comment. Wow. If you see, let me go to my YouTube channel and let me show you that. Uh, Whoops. I hope. Yeah, let's remove it. Okay. So you can see that this comment was there actually, but they removed it. Hmm. Okay. So we are not even like interested in now to see that comment. But yeah, we have 4 issues. We will try to get maybe one or two of them. Right. Okay. So right now we are able to create the uh, room. We can switch the rooms. Right. We can chat. Okay. We need to enable. Sorry. Let's open some terminals. So first we will do npm run day, right? Then after we'll need uh, php partition keyword, or maybe we can say php partition re reverb colon start, right? And for not starting the queue, what we can do is env, and we can switch our queue connection to C at least, right? And yeah, for that, no, I think we know need to restart the river, but yeah, we already done, so that's okay. So now you can see if I open row number, what happened? Okay, let's copy it and paste it over here, and oops. Okay, so you can see that if I say uh, this is live, right? Hopefully it will work. I hope it will work. If this even not worked here, yeah, okay. You are not able to find it. Let's reload it, and this will be live. So, right, and oops. So console have must some issues. 403. This server responded with 403. Mm-hmm. Okay. So something is fishy. Let's see what happened actually. Oops. Okay. So yeah. Mm, let's check what happened. So if we go to the channel, room.php. Okay, user rooms where room ID exists. Okay, so we are doing something, but I think user may don't have these rooms or something. Let's see. User has rooms. We have the room ID. Hey Patricio. Hey Mitesh. Okay, so we can see we have it here. Right. Room ID. Room ID. It seems correct. Hey Techie era. Okay. I think I need to be a little bit smaller. Yeah. Okay. So this is something which is making some issues. So let's say what we can do is let 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 it be true for now and check again if it is working. Right. So let's reload both of them. Okay, this chat is already here. Hey. Okay, it's working. It's working, right? So we can see that if I say something here, we will be have same thing here as well, right? Okay, and so we need to check why it is failing. So firstly, this will be typed as user model, right? And this will be hopefully in, right? And again, user rooms where exist. So as per console, if we don't need a responsive design or something, and right, I can zoom it little bit, right? Maybe more than that. Yeah. So if I reload it, now it is not saying 403. It works. Crazy. So let's do it again and see if it works. Now it is working. So what was the issue? Let's see the difference between last code and current code. Rooms.id. Correct, correct. So rooms will not have a room underscore ID. It will have a rooms.id. But the rooms must be okay. It has many. Hmm. Wait. It shouldn't be has many. It should be belongs to many. No. Let's see what's wrong with the migration. Then where will be the migration? Let's say rooms. Yeah, rooms. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So this is something the owner ID, right? So this should be owner ID. This is not member stuff. Okay. So we will have a members, right? Where we have a room ID and obviously the user ID and the timestamp and the ID primary key, right? So we need to actually update. mm, Not that. Yeah, this one. So this should be belongs to many actually, right? So yeah, yeah, we need to change this both as well. So this should be belong to many, right? And of course belongs to many with timestamp and with pivot ID. Why do we need a pivot ID? I don't know. And in belongs to many, what our table name? It's a member, right? So we need to define a table name here, a member, right? Will it gonna work? Hmm? Let's try it, obviously. So yeah, rooms.id still gonna work. Let's reload it. Okay, okay. Let's reload this one as well, this as well, and say hi. And it works. So yeah, we successfully have a belongs to many relationship on it. And I hopefully if you try this and yeah, uh, reload both of them. I hope so. And now it is 403, right? So let's keep it like this only for now. Okay, and it works. Okay, phew. But we updated the relations, right? So we need to update the taste as well. Okay, so for updating the taste, we need to go to the models. Okay, why don't I can just say user test, yeah, and we are testing this relationship, right? User has 3 rooms. Will it gonna run? Oops, but yeah, it's gonna maybe run the test at least. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's see. It's still running. Yeah, it's passing. It's passing. Because we are doing likewise. That's right. Hmm, probably. So it's cool. Whatever. So let's go ahead and as these tests are passing and hopefully yeah. So we need to do with timestamp. Hmm. If we have some like table, our table is something like member. Right. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and what we need to do today actually. So let's uh, check one of the issue. What do you say? Okay. So we wanna let me check if I have a good voice on the stream or not. Yeah, I have actually a good voice already. So, yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do is mm, delete chat button is easy. Other than that, we have edit, replay, and server button. So we can go for the edit button today. Let's go. So it will be tricky. So I will be we will learn maybe lots of stuff. Let's see. Okay. So what we need is we need a edit button over here beside any particular. Okay, here means mm, oops, yeah. Here, what we need is yeah. No, let's go. I don't care much about that. Okay. So yeah, we need an edit button here, right? And if I click on edit here, the text will be displayed here, and this will be update at place of the sign. Let's see what we have in the issue. The user should be able to edit and edit the chat with the edit button, and it will show the current chat message to the create chat box, and it will now have a edit button at place of send. Uh, Other than that, also it should be able to cancel it, and after editing the chat, we must be able to recognize that the chat is edited, right? Okay, so let's start with UI part. So we have a chat, Livewire, books, and yeah, okay. So we have chat, so and we are not able to do it maybe with alter enter or alter what? I don't remember. Alter dot alter. Yeah, dot alter. No. So how we can go this particular? Okay, this is all fine. Okay. So we need to add edit button somewhere near the chat, right? So what we're gonna do is, let's say this message is here. So let's try to add a normal button over here first called edit, right? And let's see where it appears. I hope it is visible. So it is here, right? We actually want it somewhere here. No, somewhere here. Yeah. So we need it somewhere here, right? So yeah, let it be like this for now. Before like we wire, uh, click edit ID. Perfect. Right. After that, we will add a pencil over there, right? So yeah, mm, this edit is here. If I click it, I will get some error because we don't have a edit button till now. And we will add maybe all of these and uh, pointer. How to add a pointer cursor? Cursor pointer? Yeah, right. It is suggesting to add SVG as well, so we can right now take this SVG. Oh, now we have a nice button, but it is failing. Okay, guys, we are not able to see the code. Hey, Jinal. Okay, so we have added this, and now it look like this. Yeah, I think this will be visible. So we have a pencil over here for now, and so we need to say show dot chat, right? We need to edit button here, edit function, the function edit, right? And yeah, so perfect. Chat editing, or let it be maybe for now. Yeah, we can do that, right? Now also maybe we can. Why we are doing this? We don't need to pass a chat ID actually because we are on in the same chat. So yeah, remove this all. So and yeah, so we can say this dot chat ID, and of course we can remove this from here, right? Isn't zoom a proper zoom? Yeah. And then I think what other thing we can do is we can say chat, uh, not chat, message for now mail. So do you think is it good to pass a message from here, or let do it? Then what we can do is we can go to the create chat and uh, what we can do, we can have one method called start editing. Okay, and no, we don't need to dispatch anything. At place of that, what we can do is this dot hello assist message is equal to message, and uh, we need to have a public property, uh, public uh, int probably, then chat ID, right, and public So yeah, if we need to be null, allow the null, right? And right, and we can say the chat ID is equal to chat ID, right? Done. This is we have already done. So let's go to the keep going. Hey black comedy EG. So what we can do here is at the if we have um, probably dollar chat ID. Okay, so we need to actually log this. So hashtag log, right? So no one can edit this chat ID from the mm, front end, right? So let me like if you don't know about log, let me tell you. Okay, so let's remove this, right? So yeah, so let's we have error because yeah because we haven't finished this, right? Okay, so if we the chat ID is not equal to null or we can say equal to null, it will be a send button, right? Else, do you think it should be a send button only or update button? And also we need a cancel button. Yeah, perfect. And of course, cancel and closing button and end it, right? Perfect, right? So yeah, if I click here, oops, nothing happens. If I click here, nothing happens. Let's see what actually happening here. Chat ID and message, right? So of course we haven't defined that when it should run, right? So yeah, on chat ID thing, and yeah, okay. So if I click here, see we have hi here and update here. So how easy it is with the Livewire. So if I update, click on the update, nothing will happen, right? If I update on cancel, nothing will happen because we haven't implemented it yet. Okay, so what should happen on update? Oops, action click, not action click. It should be wire click or report. Wait. So it is also the action click. We have a store chat. Okay, so probably we need to see store underscore chat, and we will need async method, not delete. Okay, so let's do comma over here first, and we can say we need a okay update over here, and yeah, so we don't need related at least for now. And for cancel, we can say directly wire colon conflict, or we can sorry wire man. Okay, wire click, right, right, perfect, right. So actually, what we are doing is we are saying x data is equal to store chat, right? And in app.js, what we are doing, we are importing store chat from uh, store underscore chat.js, and we are saying that app data, whenever app data need store chat, you should give them this store chat from this particular file, right? So this is what we are doing, right? And it is the best thing you can do with your Alpine JS code, right? So you must do it. Okay, so now we need a cancel button, and let's add a cancel button first. So public function cancel, right? And We don't need this all. Just need to do this dot message is equal to null and this dot chat ID is equal to null. That's it, right? And hopefully, if I edit here, cancel here, edit here, cancel here, edit here, cancel here, it works. And people say, Livewire is slow, but they don't know how to use Livewire, right? That is what my word. Okay. So what other thing we need to do is, I hope you guys are enjoying this thing, right? So I think what I am thinking is, what do you say? The edit and chat both functions should be same or different? Let me know in the comment. What do you say? Should I do like yeah, somewhere here that if I have a chat ID, then update, otherwise create. Or should I, oops, yeah, should I create a separate method for edit? Hi Nan. So what should I do? Should I create new method in the same function? Okay, Jinal is saying on the same function. Anyone else? Mm, okay, none. So let's do it in a same function. So if we are doing that in the same function, we need to we need to remove this. Right? Okay. Then we need to call it a store as well. So as well. Okay. So one idea is we can call it save, right, at both the places. And what we can do is in the store.js, right, we can call it save, right, and we can call this also a save, and we can call this also a save, and we can call, is it rename symbol is that? Yeah, we can call this also a save and this too, and at the end we can say this also a save and whoops, we totally renamed everything. But it is fun. Yeah. So what we can do is if, yeah, if chat ID is there, let's see what is what it is saying. If chat ID is there, right, what we will do, chat is equal to chats, find of file, then get, again get. If user ID is not same, right, okay, then you are not the owner of this chat, perfect, and update the message. We are doing full, so that will remove the message, like that will make message the null. And we are also like doing created at chat created again. So we need a chat updated event maybe. Like, updated event, right? Yeah. So of course we don't have it for now. Bro. Yeah. So what actually we can do is we can just copy this out and we can just simply call it chat updated, right? And yeah, updated here as well and all done. Nothing, we don't need to change anything at all. No, we need to do change this at at least. Okay, this is right. This is also right. This is fun. Perfect. This is also perfect, right? Perfect. Okay, so what we can do now? Okay, then this is perfect. This is perfect. Now what we can do is we have already said this is updated. We can import it, chat updated, and we must say chat. We call it like this. Yeah, we call it like this. But for now, we need to do something, or we can, yeah, something like this. So the which chat is updating, that chat is on only should be refreshed, right? Okay, done. So we will taste it as well, right? But for now, let's try if it works, right? So let's go to the show, and we don't need to do anything. We can just say here that on chat updated and dot id, chat dot id, right? And of course, right? And other than that, we can say echo. So whenever you want to, not chat updated, channel will be, oh, channel will be the rooms. Hmm. We need to update the channel. Yeah, we need another channel, or let's see what we have. Here we have a room ID actually, but at place of that we need a chat ID, right? So we need to update the channel actually, or what we can do is we can do one more thing, that see, we have this here, right? So we can just duplicate this, right? And we can do chat updated here only, simply, and yeah, we can just do that. Perfect. And yeah, chat updated. But yeah, it's simple. It is simple actually. Perfect. So yeah, we don't need to do eco stuff over here, and this is, I think, a simplest thing we can do, right? Perfect. I haven't still chat this stuff. So yeah, let's see. You see a chat ID, rooms chat find or fail. So yeah, that's it gonna work. After that, we need to do this, and but okay, we can do that. Then chat, and then we are dispatching the event. You guys know about two others, right? If you use two others, it will not like broadcast this event to current instance. And then chat updated dot chat ID. I think it looks fine to me. So let's see if it works. Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have two of them, right? But this will be not visible to you. So and this, see, yeah, I think now these both are visible to you. Right. So let's try to edit one of them. Maybe this one. Whoops, I'm not able to click whatever. Oh, we have some error on app.js. So let's go and check app.js. App.js. Save chat. As a save chat? No, 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 no. Oh shit. No one told me that. I did some mistake here. And we need to rename this file as well. So we don't need to delete. We need to rename. Right. Okay. So yeah. Now I think we don't have any error. So let's try to rename. So if I update this, this should be update as well, right? Let's say hello from at place of, okay, we got at least an error on other end, so it is broadcasting at least. Okay, so what mistake we done? Let's see. It, hopefully we will have this on this script, and I hope we have done some mistake over here. So it's a room ID, that is not the issue. It's a chat ID. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, what a problem happened, I'm still not able to understand here. So let's see. Thanks, man. Okay, so let's see what error it has. Attempt to read property chat ID on array. Okay, so we need to access it like this actually. Yeah, so that was actually error. And if I reload both, right, it is already hello. So let's say we are updating both in both you use room ID. Yeah, we need to use room ID because let me do this first. Hmm, hello Gina, and you can see that at both the place it's updated, right? So yeah, we probably needed that. Other than that, yeah. So room ID because see we are listening events for this particular room actually. Did you understand? We are listening events for this particular room. So we are adding room ID over here. Whatever like events fired for this particular room, right? See, if it was, let me show you. If it was in JS, right, in React or something, or maybe any plain JS, right? No, actually, we don't need this because we are not going to run this, right? We need to do uh, something like window with small window dot echo, right? And see, like this. We need a room ID over here, right? So we are listening to this particular chats dot room ID channel and this particular all method. Sorry, event. But in Livewire, it is simple enough. You can do it's literally fine. Yeah, like this, simply like this, and it will work anyhow. Okay, yeah. So we was able to do this, right? So if I update hello Asif, uh, so that will be updated, right? Hello Asif. That's cool. Okay, but one more thing was there. What was that? After editing chat, we must be able to recognize that chat ID is the chat is edited, right? So for that, okay, sorry, this was the part of it. So for that, what we can do is we can go to the show chat and we will go here and let's say we can show maybe something somewhere here. I hope that gonna work. Oops. Okay. So at the rate is dollar chat updated updated at is greater than created at. So we don't need as need and it and it right. But other at place of the we can actually keep it to what? Yeah, we actually keep this over here and we can just write edited for now and maybe in future we can update that. So yeah, we can see edited over here. So we need to beautify. So why we have this much space? So basically we are doing some wrong stuff here. So this message stuff is increasing with this particular stuff. I suck at AI, sorry, not at UI. So I will ask Copilot, make it better UI. Simply. So yeah, for UI, I always use Copilot, mostly, most probably. Because why should I waste my time in a UI? Hopefully it will make it better at place of ruining it. Hmm, perfect. But the edit button is now missing. Okay, we have edit button. But that not look much better. So we need to do something for the edit button actually. So for where is the edit button? Where they place it? This one, right? So we can say left zero probably. This is fine. And we must do P2. What P2 does? No, P2 don't do anything. So we can say maybe MS1. I don't know. Okay, it's button actually. We don't need to do anything with the button. But yeah, this is fine. Now what we can do is we can uh, update this div maybe. Yeah. So let's say P2 and rounded LB. Hopefully, yeah. Still P2 is not working. That's P3. Yeah. Now edit button is at fifth place, but we can say PX5 maybe. And yeah, this is now coming outside PX6 maybe. Okay, this is outside, but we don't even need a PX6. We need a PS6. Yeah, and yeah, this button is at least nice place for now. Yeah, we can update this simply. Okay, and now if I update this with the Rutul, if he is there in this, yeah, so it can be updated and you can see it's updated 0 second ago. So most probably we done a good job over here. But now the other thing is we, we need, which is the main thing of this particular task. And let's add it the issue and say that we need we don't need to do that actually. It will be like uh, handle that. So now we need to update the test as well. So if I say create test, right, we need to add some more tests over here actually. So we already have some of the tests, right? So we can say that it can add it to chat, right? Let's see what it has. See, it can add it to chat. John, user, uh, another user. Okay, why we need another user? So no. Acting as John. Yeah, we are doing then room. Uh, we created room for Jan. Jan. Okay. Then we attach the John to this room. Yeah, perfect. But we need to attach John and okay, sorry. We need to attach John and Jan as both, right? And then we are what we are saying taste room ID. Both have same room ID. We okay. We must call it save, right? And yeah. So message from John, save and check created. And now we are again calling a save, not with any ID, but we will dispatch chat editing with this. Yeah, but not like this actually. AI don't know. AI don't know everything at least. Right. Okay, we need to remove this tab back. Yeah, and call it save and asset dispatcher, asset database or something, right? So yeah, let's run this phase and hope for something good. It is failing. Okay, bye. Chat updated event was yeah. Chat updated event will be fired, but not like this. It should be and why this? We need the actual chat ID. So let for a sec think that chat ID will be one. After that we will yeah it passes right. So yeah this chat is passed and now we need another chat called can not edit invalid user member right. So what it has a John and Jan acting as John, Jan, then attach books. So yeah, so Jan 5403. I didn't understand this one. Acting as John, right? We created a message for John also and this is a joke actually. So we need to say acting as John. No, this message is from John. So we need to say acting as Jan. Then and then this test will make some sense. So let's see if it pass. It passes. Other than that, mm, it sets chat ID and message for chat uh, uh, editing event. Right. Okay. So yeah, we need to test this as well. People are not seems interested into the test, but yeah, we need to do that. Anyways, okay. So what happens actually? We have John, we have Jan, we have we are acting as John. Then we are creating the time. I think that's fine. That seems fine to me. Okay. But we don't need a gen over here, at least. Why should we create one extra ID, right? Yeah, again, let's see. It passes. It passes. Now, what we're gonna do is, uh, we gonna run our all tests. So, composer test. So, what it will do is, it will run the print, it will run the rector, sorry, it will run the uh, PHP stand, it will run the type coverage, it will run the tests, it will run the test coverage. So let's see. I think we need one more thing actually. Uh, we need to taste something for this as well. It can add it, right? So yeah, perfect. But not like this, not like this. We actually need to do something like this. Oops, yeah, perfect. So yeah, let's run it as well. And also, yeah, it passed. What we are looking for, yeah. So pint is failing, so we will run a pin, of course a link for a pin, link for a pin and vector. No, why vector? We should test it. So if vector is needed, then and then we will guys. Okay. Someone called. I got connected successfully. Okay. Sorry guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Uh, yeah. So sorry for the inconvenience. We have some issues in the reactor as well. So yeah. Uh, let's do that. What issues we have? Okay, it's adding the types. So let's do it. Reactor, of course, refactor. So refactor for reactor. I hope like this was not messed. Okay, but sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so it updated some types and all, and let's run the test again, right? And let's see what it has for us now. See now, print is failed. Hmm. Okay, let's test it now again. So the print is passed. The reactor mostly will be passed, and maybe the PHP stand will have some issues. Maybe let's see. Because I may, yeah, it will have error actually. I already know what error it will have. So yeah, let's go to the let's go to the create, and if we have array over here, that we need to tell PHP stand that my array has, sorry, we need to say param, and it will be array and the string and mixed, right? Because anything can be there, right? And not name will be event, right? And same for this one to pass it, right? Let's call it array as well, right? Johnny, we are not able to hear pro- probably due to net issue. I think. Do you have? I think I don't know. Like I got some connective issue, but right now, uh, I'm not audible as well right now. Let me check. No, no, I am audible now. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Let's run the PHP scan again. Uh, okay, it again has some Teams issue. Hmm, okay, yeah, was having some connectivity issue, and now, yeah, it's fine. So let's do it. I think I need to create a branch. Create, edit chat. But, yeah, so let's see what PHP scan has for. Yeah, it still has 7 errors, and yeah, in create, it was having this much PHP scan errors. In, in create, it's saying that chat updated dot mixed result in the error. Yeah. So at place of that, what we can do is we can say that I have a room ID. Hopefully that's gonna work. ID as int and the chat ID as int. Right? And probably we can just copy this and paste it over here as well. So yeah, and let's run it again. Hmm, okay. So rectal is passed. Now hopefully PHP can have. Okay. So let's go to the create chat, and what error is it? It says that model users not found. I need to do something actually. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we need to tell that the room dollar room is here. Right. So PHP stem will understand that this is actually a room. Right. And yeah, after that, attach on mix. So yeah, that is also fine. So yeah, probably let's run it, and we have errors in room and uh, user model as well, right? So yeah, that we're gonna solve as well. Let so let's do it for room model, and we have line number 49 with the error. So what error it has actually? Hmm. Okay. So we actually need to pass pivot over here. So we can maybe call it a member. No, need to say pivot. Will it gonna work? That's a test types to just run the PHP stand, right? So it is new actually. From new Laravel versions, maybe this is happening. No, it's not working actually. So this is crazy. Need to check. Or we can say just star over here. I don't know. That's gonna work. That's it. Sorry. No, that is also not working. So it is now going crazy. Okay, it has four stuff to do. Use accessor when PHP stand bug is fixed. PHP stand also has some bug report. Hello, I need to able to specify a object key dynamically. So I created a template for it. However, PHP stand seems to be taking template. Okay. Oh, he is a Caleb dev. So most of the generics are added by Caleb DW. So added by this person, right, in the Laravel. Yeah. So basically, we have some issue right now in this. So what we can do is we have error on line number 47, right? So we can just say that at the rate PHP stand ignore this line, this, this ignore line, right? And this is gonna work. And we can go to now user table and where we done some mistake. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we forgot to add belongs to many here. That was the issue. And yeah, we will need to add that PHP stand line over here as well because this seems to be have some bug from Laravel, not us, or maybe say PHP stand. Yeah, so let's run the PHP stand again and let's see. Right, I hope it will gonna pass now. It still has 440 errors. Now what is it saying as no errors reported? My gosh, but the error is on 49 number. Okay, where is the 49? This one, right? So, okay, what we can say is next line, right? And same for here, right? Next line. And I hope now it will gonna work at least. If not, then we need to check why it is not working. It passes. Now we can go ahead and check for other stuff, what are the remaining stuff, right? I hope someone, yeah, sorry. Okay, please stand, vector, print, everything is passing. Now let's see the type coverage as well. So yeah, type coverage is mostly 100%. I hope it's 100%. Am I audible properly? Yeah, actually, we have one good news. We have ordered one more mic because last one was not working for our laptop. We returned it, and now we will have one more mic on Thursday, right? So yeah, okay. Type coverage is 100%. Let's see if our tests are passing or not. Hopefully that will pass. No, some tests are failing. So we need to check why those tests are failing. Checks. It checks for the action. It create the room. Okay. So create room has some issues. And yeah, create test also has some issues. And create test has some issues. Oops. But yeah, we can just say create test. And yeah, we will have this. And what test is failing? It renders the create component. Okay. Mm, so these two are failing basically, right? And what issues has it has? I cannot find any issues. Okay, let's go. We added chat ID, but with the null, right? So that is not the issue. Oh, we haven't added log here, but that is not about the test actually. That is not working. We need to check why it is not working. We have same method. Uh, we have these two methods as well. We have cancel. What error it has? Unable to evaluate dynamic event name placeholder room ID. Okay, so this is when room ID is null, but we never have a room ID as null. So what is the issue? Room ID will never will be null. So actually, I got it. I got it. I got it. So what actually happening is we will now need a room, right? We will now yes, yes. We will now need a room every time. So we can just do room, of course, or factory, of course, create, of course, and ID. Or maybe so we can call it that key, right? And yeah, of course, we need to call it room ID as well. And yeah, so yeah, we need to do this here as well. Home and course. But why we are doing it in a different way at both the places? Right? We can do that easily. And of course, we need to do this here and some formatting also. And perfect. That and now I think this will pass. What do you say? This passes. And this one as well. Yeah, this passes as well. Now we need to check what other test fell failing. This is now failing with the create room test. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see what issue it has. Which create the room chat. Yeah, it can create. Okay, acting as room. Okay, yeah, right. No, you need to check. So yeah, of course. So now we cannot do like this. Or so maybe we need to mm, do something else. Yeah, we need to do that actually. So we can say room create, of course, and we will have a name over here, right? And name will be for this dot full name, of course, and we need to pass user ID as auth ID, obviously, right? And yeah, semicolon as well. Then let's see if we need to check. Yeah, we have name, right? So let's go to those chats again. I think we will have this right, and let's try to run this again, and hopefully it's gonna work. Yeah, it works. So yeah, this is also passed now. Let's see. Now this, okay, I think we can run those tests again, and someone is unsubscribed. Someone unsubscribed me. Oh, that's bad. Okay, no problem. Okay, soon started putting minutes ago. Is it? Are you there, guys? Anyone? The five people are still watching. Nice. Hmm, good. So yeah, we can see that again we got some vector issue. Oh, so rector is now saying that if you're doing likewise, you don't need to say that you have a room because it is already uh, like create will already returning the room. So yeah, that you already done. Now we are guys are like understand like how what strictness we follow when we do some code. Again, right? Oh, that. Now actually, let's go to the Reactor PHP and oops, where it is. Yeah, this one actually. Silicon Music Factor 2. Right? Yeah, right. Yeah, this one. So, but what I want to do is, let me show you what I want to do is, let's go to the reactor, getreactor.com, I think, getreactor.com, and yeah, actually find a rule. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna say group as a Laravel, yeah, and of course after that, oops, we are not able to pick, yeah, we got it, and we will say, are you able to, yeah, this one. So let's go there because what I was knowing is this one I was knowing. So let's copy this and just paste it over here, right? And yeah, so what actually this does is we want to exclude some methods, we will say create. Right. For now, at least, we don't want to call a query builder on a create method. Right. That's how we do it. So, yeah, right. Let's run this. And yeah, I think now rector will pass. I hope so. Let's, let's hope for good. Yeah. So, let's see. Rector is now complaining, not complaining for that create method. So, I'm gonna do this for my all the projects because I'm literally thinking that that is must. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead. So, see, type coverage is already 100% mostly. Right. Nuno added a compact on type coverage, I guess, right? Today. Let me see that. X must be Nuno. Oops, I read all the uh, notifications. But yeah, see, here, of course, that's the oops. Yeah. So, yeah, on type coverage, we can now use compact. So, I will gonna add that to add as well. Right. I will gonna add that as well in future. Right. Let's see now what one of the tests is failing only. So it checks for okay, but now we don't need that particular test because we will never have a room ID as a null, right? So that test was not needed at all. Now we will only run a unit test and let's run print as well. Yeah. And most of the tests are passing and we have some coverage missing over here. So let's go to the create chat and 86 to 86 this one, this one, 86, 95. These both methods are untested and I don't even know like how to test it. Mm. But yeah, what I can do is now, one thing I can do, uh, chat greater than chat updated. Yeah. So let's go to correct, test. Yeah. So what we can call it, uh, is can listen to echo events. And basically, I'm not gonna do any magic stuff. I will uh, function or we can say fun, and yeah, this will be void, right? Okay. Simply, what we will do is we can just copy this, right? And maybe go somewhere here, right? And we don't need this all, right? We can just what we can do is sorry, I got some call. Uh, we have two methods, right? So close others. Don't need all right now. And what we can do is we can call these with some parameters like room ID as any fake ID, which is not much, and chat ID as also any fake ID because this does not even matter, right? We just need to have dispatch, not dispatch, assert dispatch, right? And what should be dispatched? this one, right? And of course, we can totally repeat this for chat updated event, and this will be updated to dot one, right? And if this test passes, you will be covered with the test, right? And now let's run the unit test, and we will have 100% test coverage for sure, right? It's still 99.5. So 100 to 101 is still okay. We haven't tested the cancel button. So again, the function void, right? And of course the semicolon, and we will again have this, right? And but now we will call the cancel over here, right? We don't need this at all. But now what we're gonna do is we gonna say that let's add them into the multi-line, right? And of course, so we will have some chat ID as one, because it doesn't matter whatever chat ID is, we will have some message over here. What will be the test message, right? And we will firstly assert that assert what we will assert set, right? And we will say that chat ID one and message will be a test message, right? And after calling it, we will test this both again, but one with this and one with null, right? I stretched the stream, but yeah, we need to complete the work before pushing the PR, right? So let's see if it is 100% passing or not. Yeah, it's passed, and now finally we can run a test again, and if it works totally, hi man, you always have some issues. Okay, now I think it will gonna pass fully, and yeah, we have already edited 17 files. My gosh. Okay, yeah, and maybe I think we can add it to this room create separately, right? And what we did, okay, so here we have it, we added this, we added this as well. Okay, we can update this room stuff separately, right? So we don't have any taste of this for that. So yeah, right, and then after we can update this source stuff separately, of course, with this as well. Then this all stuff mostly related to each other, right? So we can directly add. Uh, okay, I think this all passed. So let's go and make a PR, right? Hmm. Let's open it and we can go to the issues and we can read back for people because now I want to relationship. No, okay, this one. So yeah, this PR is now connected with that particular stuff. And yeah, okay, done. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. We have solved this issue, right? And yeah, it works fine. Whoops. So on update, we forgot to do something. So on update, what we need to do, or we already done but forgot it. I don't know. Hmm. This will make some solves. Yeah, it done. Yeah, we need to do that as well. Okay, done. Bye bye. See you all.